May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. We welcome you today once again for the Divine Light Distance Healing Program. Especially I must lovingly mention those of you who join us from overseas. I believe and I bless that you will be able to return to your motherland quite soon, just as so many others have since the last days. We have also been informed that our distance healing program is being aired live at many temples around the country, as you see on the screen right now. It's a viewing at Sri Priyadarshana Temple in Dehiyata Kandia, Sri Lanka. We would like to thank the chief priest and the rest who make this possible by organizing and arranging the necessary technical equipment, etc. Today's sermon during the first half an hour will be split into two parts, and thereafter in the next half an hour we plan on offering our blessings, including the blessings of the divine beings, gods and goddesses, as well as blessings of all of you to heal everyone around the world. I think we need to speak a little bit about the current pandemic situation, as well as the related crisis. Even though we have done some videos on the same the last days, well, the situation actually makes me sad and also amuses me. So I felt the need to comment on that. Today we see how people have divided into groups and argue, bash each other due to this. Because of different medical practices, we fight amongst ourselves due to various reasons. But what I see is a conflict between people of different frequencies. The conflict is due to mind frequencies that differ or due to the incompatibility of the different vibrations of each other or group. We have many medical practices today, such as the popular Western medical practice, which is based on the physical methods and medicine. Then we have Ayurveda, local medical practice, and spiritual practice. If you take all these four main practices, you may not know, but the key thing is that all four methods are somehow related to divinity. Spiritual practice, as you may know, is supported by divine power. Local medical practice, which is based on natural-based food, is also something that has been there since the times of King Ravana, as far as I know, and is considered as proceeding from a deity. Then there is Ayurveda, which is believed to be proceeding from a rishi or a divinity called Sri Dhanvantari. Then comes the Western medical practice or allopathy, and as per my knowledge, it is proceeded from the deity Apollo via two other divine beings. Their symbol also shows a rod or a sword with two serpents coiled around it, and I believe it represents the related two divine beings. So, as you can see, all four main medical practices are related to divinity, knowingly or unknowingly somehow. However, today somehow this divine connection is either omitted or avoided, especially from this topic of Western medical practice, and is being connected to only the physical world. However, so far people have been freely following or turning towards each of these medical practices according to their preference, whether they were fully healed by it or not. The choice was available even though some preferred one over the other based on their opinion of which was more successful. When you take people, they are of different intelligence levels. When one develops his or her mind, their mind frequency or the intelligence level changes accordingly as well. It becomes higher or better. There are others who are rational in thinking and believe only what's at the basic physical level. They believe that what is visible to the eye is what exists and don't believe in the existence of the unseen. So, for such people, the most suitable medical practice would be the one that is purely based on the physical world, be it a pill or an injection. As the government has made these medical practices available, there's no issue for such people to follow what they prefer or believe in. But you cannot push the same to another person whose frequency level is different than the previous person. So he or she may prefer Ayurveda instead, which is also available, but no one can influence or push that person towards some other medical practice that is not of his or her choice. Similarly, there can be others who choose local medicine, which is based on healing by consumption of natural food. Unlike in the Western world, Asians mostly cure themselves with natural food or herbal plants that are only available in the region. Therefore, the Western parts of the world resort to artificially manufactured pills and injections as they don't have this option. But we do. It is quite natural to us, and what we are mostly used to is to heal from natural plant-based food. I believe that is exactly why this new local medicine is now being offered as a natural food supplement, which I think is an absolutely correct step. Our bodies are designed to heal with natural food and not with artificially produced medicine. Whether it is local rice or other natural local food, these do heal. Today we see how people come up with medicine based on natural food. We have supported and blessed this cause through our videos. We support what's natural and we offer our blessings to this medicine that is made out of natural food, and it also has divine blessings. So is Ayurveda medicine, which is a proceeding of the deity Sri Dhanvantari and was passed down by the rishis. No one can put it down as it is an advanced methodology. But what's above all of these is a spiritual practice. What's spiritual cannot be limited to a single country or land, but to the entire universe, including people of the Western world. Those who go for what's spiritual has the highest frequency levels or the vibrations. People choose their preferred medical practice based on the frequency levels they are vibrating at. If one prefers an injection from the Western medical practice, then that needs to be available for that person. If another prefers to be healed with natural food, then that needs to be available for that person too. And similarly Ayurveda as well. But if someone prefers to be healed spiritually and without medicine by the creative intelligence, there is an area in the universe that's beyond the physical realm, which we call transcendental. When we say transcendental, here we talk about the creative intelligence. Those who have done transcendental meditation are able to direct the same universal energy that created all of this initially and use it to heal people, which is also referred to as 5D healing. Please note that I am not a racist. However, one thing has to be said. We saw how a medicine that was created by the local medical practice is being tested by the methodologies of Western medical practices. What's local is originally what was available for us, but the Western medical practice is what's foreign to us. So the question is whether we want what's local to be tested by what's foreign to us or to test what's actually foreign by us. Ideally, there should be a local expert team here to test what comes from overseas or what's foreign to us. To test medicine, etc., there should be a committee through which every foreign import is checked and tested for its suitability and compatibility and for any harmful effects. I will share with you now an interesting experience I had the other day. Before that, I would like to announce that the English version of this healing program will be telecasted on Dew Suwa Sewa Europe channel tomorrow at 9 p.m. Sri Lankan time. So let me get back to my story. One day I was contemplating about the current situation, about all of these, and transcended sort of to a samadhi state. Perhaps I traveled back in time and ended up in a land, probably which was of a previous lifetime. You all were there too. It was similar to our land, a beautiful one. The leader or the head of the country was called Piyasena or something, as I remember. People did not consume non-veg food or alcohol or liquor. It's an agricultural-based country. The areas of trade and science were well developed. A religious, mainly Buddhist country where people of other religions lived together in harmony. Buddhist priests preached Buddhism in a well-disciplined manner. People lived happily. The men worked hard and did not need any extra fitness training. There were no fitness centers focused on bodybuilding either. After their regular working hours, people joined in to do agricultural work. Also, the women didn't have to go train at fitness centers and instead did most of the housework themselves. The men looked good with V-shaped, well-built bodies, and so did the women with beautiful, shapely bodies. They all looked good, and as well were quite healthy. If any ailment, they cured it themselves. This land has a committee of experts who are well educated in best institutions in the world, and they are kept by the leader or the head of the state to conduct inspections. One day, a team of foreigners visited this beautiful, peaceful land, and during their stay, they introduced liquor or alcohol to its residents, which spreaded throughout the country quite quick and created havoc. Eventually, the leader of the country decided to get the team of experts to check on this bottle of liquor. The team inspects and says that it is toxic, and if one consumes, it can cause a harm and could even die from it. They also point to the warning label that says so. The media reports test results stating that alcohol can be harmful to humans, and also the doctors confirm the same and request people not to consume. The leader takes a decision not to issue the necessary license permits to sell it as it is harmful to the body. So one cannot find any liquor in the country at all. Similarly, the team of experts examines cigarettes and report that it is harmful and could destroy the functionality of lungs, and also points to the warning labels that says the same. The leader once again bans importing and manufacturing or selling of cigarettes in the land. People remain healthy as before. There aren't any bars in the country as well as it is banned. People also remained alert and reported any such activity of such nature to the government as soon as they spotted. Next, the leader was informed of consumption of meat in the country that was introduced by the visiting team of foreigners. He is informed that animals and birds who freely roamed and lived hand in hand with the people before are now killed for their meat. The land is a land of Lord Buddha, just as our land, and everyone lived peacefully without harming anyone or any other living being. Upon questioning, the leader learns that it has been introduced to the people, saying meat has protein that is nutritious and one gains strength by eating it. Therefore, he requests the team of experts to examine whether these claims are true. However, the team finds out that the claims are false and that eating meat can cause cancer. They even say it's a conspiracy. The leader prohibits his people from consuming meat and also bans killing of animals as well as selling meat. One of his advisors also say that Lord Buddha as well did not approve of killing animals or selling their meat. The leader takes a strict approach and says the law of the land is the law of Lord Buddha, and if Lord Buddha advised against selling meat and killing animals, then no further questions or discussion, and harming any living being definitely will not be tolerated. So the country thrives. Then comes the issue of cutting off trees. The leader takes a decision as he considers that trees are part of nature and harming nature is self-destruction. Therefore, trees cannot be cut without permission and orders extreme measures be taken against those who cut trees without permission. As time went by, the country somehow is hit by a pandemic. Instructions are given to come up with necessary medications. Western medical specialists came up with pills and injections to cure this disease. However, there are others who prefer to be healed by a medicine that is made locally based on local medical practice. Eventually, a citizen of the country comes up with a medicine using natural plants, etc., which also proves successful. This somehow creates a conflict as to which medication is better, just as what we are experiencing here in the country today. The gentleman who created the local medicine is questioned whether he has permission to create such a medicine. He says no. He is told he is not allowed to create anything in the land without necessary permission. He is told that the Wright brothers invented the aircraft only after they obtained permission for it, and that they had pilot license to fly it, or else they weren't allowed to fly. Also, he said that Sir Isaac Newton had the necessary license from the related Science Society before he sat under that particular apple tree. He had to obtain the license to make announcements about gravity. Similarly, he is informed that he cannot create things as he wishes without the necessary license, and the board of experts are asked to examine this medicine as per procedure. The experts question the ingredients used, and the person says he used traditional medicinal ingredients such as bees' honey, nutmeg, ginger, coriander seeds, etc. He is laughed at and ridiculed by the experts, saying, at an age the land tries to meet with international standards, it is an embarrassment that he has used these kind of local ingredients. Even though the innocent gentleman who created it didn't have the right understanding that this medicine needs to be based on international standards, even when it comes to the language used, the leader of the land was wise enough to allow to proceed with the local medicine as it really works. Hearing the decision, the people of the land began cheering out loud, and just then I suddenly woke up from my samadhi state. I just happened to check my phone and saw various breaking news captions about people finding new things, etc. And I just realized that we all were in a dreamland, in this previous birth I was talking about. We have all been dreaming, including me. So I made a wish that this dream comes true. I guess and I believe you understood the message behind this creative dream. So, in 5 minutes, let us move on to the healing session. Since some of you are new to this program, I will briefly explain how we carry out this distance healing session together with you. Firstly, we practice Maitri Bhavana, or loving kindness meditation, and we do this with emotion. I said with emotion as we connect to the universe through our consciousness. The universe has a certain frequency, and so have we. Our mind, as well as a subconscious mind, has its own frequency level. Through this frequency, our subconscious mind is connected to our mind as well as the universe. It's similar to the commonality shown by overlapping curves or circles in a diagram. The overlapping portion is similar to the subconscious mind. We use loving-kindness meditation or Maitri Bhavana as during this practice, with the power of our collective loving-kindness thoughts, the entire universe gets into a higher vibrational level. There is a healing frequency in this universe. If one receives the frequency of this healing creative force energy, that person is able to heal him or herself. Maitri or loving-kindness, as this thought is referred to as in Buddhism or by the rishis, and love as the Catholics refer to it. This thought is the most powerful thought that can raise our vibrations to the highest levels. That's why it was spoken of by each of the religious leaders. In Lord Buddha's teachings, it is spoken of highly and in a broader perspective, giving its due importance. In teachings of Buddhism in Tibet, it is said that we create this powerful loving-kindness network in the universe when we meditate together from around the world all at the same time. So how does this heal people? It is with the power of thought. A thought becomes reality, as it was said by Lord Buddha. The more powerful the thought is, the higher are the chances of it becoming reality. As we are aware, a powerful thought definitely manifests into reality. So similarly, this powerful loving-kindness thought works on healing. So when we all together at the same time from around the world have the same thought, may all heal, it becomes a powerful thought. However, we omit ourselves from this thought. For true powerful loving-kindness, one must be selfless. Therefore, today when we practice Maitri Bhavana or loving-kindness meditation, we omit the part where we normally say, "May I heal." Secondly, there are divine beings who vibrate at higher levels of frequency when it comes to loving-kindness. Today they join us as well for this healing session. They are higher divine beings. When they join a positive event like this, it helps them raise their vibration levels even higher. Same things happen when we do a good deed. It raises our vibrations or our frequency levels. We all get together and make a powerful intention, a thought, a strong emotion that may anyone who's suffering in the world right now definitely heal. The moment you create a thought, it becomes an action. It has the ability to become an action based on the power of the thought. I have increased the power of my thoughts, and amongst you, we have many who also create powerful thoughts with regular meditations. Also, we are joined by higher divine beings who are highly powerful, so when we all get together, our loving-kindness thoughts become a reality. So how are people healed during this session? I have done videos specifically on this topic before as well. You receive this sign to heal through the universe to your subconscious mind, and this triggers your conscious mind, which is connected to your brain. The conscious mind is able to control or operate the brain, which acts like a computer. So during the session, whether you're aware or not, your conscious mind sends a signal to your brain that this healing must happen. This in turn triggers necessary areas in the brain through positive neuropeptides and releases necessary chemicals for this healing to occur. So the healing happens within yourself. This is what medicine does too. It is designed to trigger this action in the brain. You have what is required to heal yourself within you, but the energy and power comes to you to trigger this from the universe. So can anyone tell me, where is the myth in all of this? During this spiritual healing session, we do using loving kindness meditation. This process happens faster and more powerfully than medicine. It only needs 1/300 millionth of a second for such a healing. You may know how this works in my live healing sessions, how paralyzed people stand up, heal just as I pass by with my raised hand, offering my blessings. Even though some people try to pass it off as placebo effect, I question them on various instances where I have healed fatally ill animals and pets. Can that be called placebo as well? Did these animals know that I have a reputation of healing those who are sick? I have healed all kinds of ailments from head to toe, and can you really believe that all those cases were just mental? I do not know. What I wanted to say is that all this is explained by quantum physics, as what I do is beyond what Newtonian physics could clarify. You will find this information on our Dew Suwa Sewa channel in Sinhala, as well as in our newly formed Dew Suwa Sewa Europe channel in English language. So in 2 minutes, let us get started, and through our collective loving kindness thoughts, let us offer our blessings and direct the healing energy towards everyone and anyone around the world. And you will heal due to the collective blessings and collective loving kindness thoughts of everyone around the world that's directed towards you. So please take a 2-minute break, and when you are back, please be seated comfortably. We would also like to lovingly mention those who join us today via Zoom technology, and we would like to offer our blessings to those who made this possible. May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. Please sit comfortably. We don't consider your religion here, as loving kindness is a feeling common to us all. To those who are Catholics or follow Christianity, loving kindness or Maitri is the same feeling you refer to as love. So sit up straight. Keep your palms facing upwards like this. Keep your left palm on the area where you have a pain or the ailment. You can switch hands when uncomfortable. If you have a child or a pet next to you, then hold your palm against the child or the pet. We have received many requests to bless patients in intensive care units currently, and if it's possible, hold your palm against that patient during the healing. The person who does this must be someone who has refrained from consuming non-vegetarian food and other immoral acts. I am also aware that many await blessings due to the current virus situation, and if they wish, they can also hold their palms towards the screen when I offer my blessings, and during meditation, create that strong emotional thought, may all heal. And that pure and powerful thought will in turn return to you even more powerfully and will heal you. What you send out to the universe comes back to you in many folds. So please sit comfortably now. Comfort is key. If you're used to sitting cross-legged for meditation, you may do so. If not, you can sit on a chair. Be relaxed. Repeat what I say in your mind, in your own words, with emotion. Focus on the thoughts. Close off all other five senses so that the sixth sense becomes more powerful. Do not pay attention to what you hear from your ears. Close your eyes and mouth. The body is calm and silent. With the nose, do not pay attention to any smells. So now we have closed off all five senses to the best of our ability. With these instructions, what I aim to do is to teach you how to empower a thought or an emotion. If you fix 6 taps to a container that's filled with liquid and keep all taps open, the liquid will flow out of all 6 at the same time. However, if you want to increase the power of one of those taps, then what you do is to close off all other 5. Then there's more pressure in the outflow of the tap that's open. Similarly, when we close off all other senses as much as possible, then our sixth sense, the mind, becomes more and more powerful. I will firstly guide you to do this process using words, and eventually I will close my mouth too, so that we all can focus and repeat this in our mind. May all be healed of all their ailments. Be free of sorrow. May they be healed. May all be healed. May all be healed of any ailment that is from head to toe. May pandemic infections, epidemic infections be healed. May they be free of sorrow. May they all be healed. Please think and repeat this in your mind. Imagine happy faces of those who are healed. Imagine hearing your child, your concerned person, patient saying, "They're healed." Bless the person as well as everyone out there in the entire world. May you be free of any head-related ailments, eye-related ailments, and hearing and ear-related issues, brain-related ailments. May you heal from throat-related infections, bone-related issues. May you be free of all spinal issues and injuries. May all be free of all kinds of pains and aches. May you heal from heart-related ailments, breathing difficulties and issues, chest pains and lung diseases. May you heal from cancerous ailments, stomach-related ailments, and may new and healthy cells be created. I firmly intend and create a strong thought that you all heal. All kidney-related issues and ailments will disappear, and the body will become healthy again. May diseases in the urinary tract system be cured and healed. May all muscle-related pains and aches be disappeared. May all your joints-related issues, arthritis conditions be healed. May you be healed from mental issues. May all ailments from head to toe be healed. Definitely will be healed. May all positive innocent wishes and expectations be successful. May those who wish to conceive children fulfill their innocent wishes. May your wishes and expectations of successful marriages be fulfilled. May your wishes and expectations of your future be successful. We offer our blessings. Palms are the most sensitive organs of the body, and the fingertips, through which you receive this universal energy. I direct my power through my palms to you through the universe. Continue to meditate for a few more minutes, and when I speak again, you can raise your palms and hold them towards the screen like this. Until I give a sign, please be in the same loving kindness thought. May all in this world be free of sorrow, free of ailments, and be healed. May all kinds of ailments of everyone be healed, be free of sorrow, and be healed. Open your eyes slowly. Hold your hands like this, facing the digital screen that you're watching this with for a few minutes. The energy that is released from my hands will reach you through your palms. Our collective energy will be received by each and every one of you. Not only the energy released from my hands, but also from all of your hands throughout the world, as well as the divine blessings offered from the above, will be attracted to you through your hands. Keep the same emotions and thoughts as before. It's better if you close your eyes. May you all be free of ailments. May you all be free of sorrow. And may you all heal. May the noble triple gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. Open your eyes now. You can now check yourselves and may see positive changes in you. Most of you are healed. We are informed of the healing stories of so many of you. You should have by now received some sort of a mental relaxation as well. You took part in doing a good deed. You gained not only physically but also spiritually, as we are aware as Buddhists. You can see the positive gains, results of Maitri Bhavana or loving kindness in Metta Nisansa Sutra. You can continue this meditation practice every morning and evening. using 10 to 15 minutes daily basis. If you continue this, you will see immense gains. You will see that you will remain healthy mostly. Even if it's a karmic ailment, the effects would be reduced to a minimum. If you have any ailment, it will be healed very, very soon. Even if you are at the moment under medication, the positive effects will be enhanced. Once the current situation is settled and things become normal again, we hope to have a massive live Dew Suwa healing program with divine blessings, with the blessings of the Supreme Lord Buddha's energy, with the positive blessings of this noble deed. We hope and wish we get to conduct this live program in the month of January. There are also many requests from you for a chance to meet me and to speak with me. And I would like to say that I myself would like to meet you, heal you, and see you smile. This is my only happiness, to see you healthy and to hear the words that you are fine. You already send me these messages through telephone and via emails, and I do appreciate them all. Many of you tell me of your healing stories, and one such story we came to know since yesterday is where this lady who works in connection with the royal palace in Oman, and upon sharing her healing story with them, stating she was healed by the supreme energy of the Lord Buddha, apparently they were so impressed with the story they have allowed her to plant a bo tree in Oman, as well as given her permission to set up a place to worship Lord Buddha. I think such a thing happening in an Arab country is quite impressive. We received the pictures from her as well. And I shared this story with you as I know you would be happy to hear this as well. For the very reason how Lord Buddha's Supreme Buddha energy has worked miracles in this Arab state. Try to develop yourselves beyond the material world or the physical world and reach the spiritual level. One cannot gain wisdom without entering the spiritual realms. Otherwise, you are limited to only the knowledge gained in the physical world. Real happiness and good health is gained only with wisdom. I hope you would continue on this path. I also bless those of you who are stuck overseas. First and foremost, to be healthy and to be able to return home and to be able to get together with you. Also, so many of you offered me blessings through Bodhi Puja during the difficult times. And I bless all of you who joined me today. May all your problems and issues be healed and be over. And may you be happy. I am with you till the end to offer you my blessings. May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all.